presentation.
Hey everybody, welcome to a very special episode of No Flicks Given. I am one of your hosts, Peter. With me is a usual suspect, Frank. Say hi, Frank.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
I think we're all doing pretty good. We have an awesome episode today. This is a result of the great charity that friend of the podcast, Timmy Nelson, does every year, Extra Life. And one of the rewards that came up on Extra Life this year that we volunteered, much like our Singing in the Rain episode, we've invited somebody to come on the show because he paid a bunch of money to let sick kids play video games. So Ryan Kilbane is hanging out with us today, and he might come on for another episode too, maybe a little bit down the line. But Ryan, say hey.
Hello, everyone.
What in your right mind made you pay money to come and hang out with a bunch of losers like us to talk about movies?
It definitely wasn't late at night beer related at all.
There are worse things to spend your money on at that hour, so let's be honest.
Yeah, Timmy, I found him through my friend Tim Cameron and his wife. And every time that they do this streaming, I like to try and chip in and help them meet the goals. So
shout out Tim Cameron. Shout out Christy. She's a doll. And their little dog Zagreus. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a commentary track episode for a show that you, dear listener, may have watched when you were little and you just don't remember, because I don't think anybody has watched this movie since 1997. And this movie came out in 91. So you've got a 6-year gap that I think everyone in the world watched this movie. That movie is an animated feature called Rock A-Doodle. So if you want to watch along with us, we are going to hit play at the same time here in a little bit. We'll give you a countdown. And then we're all going to watch it together for the first time, probably since we were little kids. I don't know. Frank, have you ever seen this movie?
I was going to say, let's just put a disclaimer on here for everyone. I have never watched a frame of this. I don't know what this is. I mean, maybe we'll put it on and like things will click, but like as far as I can tell.
I'm convinced that like us mid-millennials, like that you have seen this movie, and by the time we get like 10 minutes in, you're going to be like, oh shit, this movie. Like this is
I'll tell you when if that happens. Yeah, for sure. But as of right now, like I have no idea what is about to happen.
What about you, Ryan?
I was looking through images, and I think it unlocks some really repressed memories. So I'm excited for this.
I'm pretty sure. And you, dear listener, I hope you join us in this adventure, because this is very off the cuff and not planned at all. So we're gonna go on this adventure together. I have not seen a frame of this movie, I'm pretty sure, since I was 6. So should we get into it, guys?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And we said this is a Don Bluth movie. So if you're familiar with The Secrets of NIMH, oh God, what else did he do? All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Is it American Tail? Was that him?
Yeah, American Tail.
He's basically the Borders to Disney's Barnes and Noble. Like that's kind of what the 90s were.
He tried to make a machine to go toe to toe with Disney and didn't quite get there. But he is,
he went further than anyone else ever did. Like,
well, and he upped the gritty factor, which I think we're about to see. So
yeah,
okay, little countdown here, and we're all gonna hit play together. You guys ready?
Ready.
Yep.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm also gonna throw on the subtitles here so I can listen to you guys. And I'll say right off the bat, one thing I love is 74 minutes long.
It's hard to beat 74 minutes.
Legally, this isn't a movie.
Legally, this is like a special episode on HBO of a short series.
Yeah, it's like an extended like TV show episode. Okay.
Sullivan Bluth Studios, Ireland.
That's how you know it's good.
Oh, when the Irish are involved.
Yeah, I'm gonna be throwing I'm gonna see. I don't know what this is about. Like it seems like it's like a musical, like a rockabilly kind of thing.
I think it's got music.
It has to, right?
Well, I mean, I clearly remember this as an Elvis type movie, there is a rooster and
original
like
songs.
evil
Okay.
owls, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all I
this
remember.
is getting set up, I'm going to look up Don Bluth's just filmography to see what we're missing. Yeah, American Tail, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Anastasia. I always forget about that one.
Yeah.
I don't really even know if I've seen Anastasia all the way through. And Land Before
I
Time.
saw that in theaters.
Oh, Land Before Time. So he is the master, like, of
Titan AE, The Pebble and the Penguin. Like, there's like stuff here.
but it's all like trauma focused stuff.
Yeah.
We are millennials.
Listen, if you live through Land Before Time, you can get through anything.
But imagine for a moment if instead of rising up like this, one morning where you lived, she took a look around and decided
What is happening?
to sleep. It happened once to us. Let me tell you all about it.
Tell us all about it.
I didn't expect sci-fi components. Honestly, the animation is pretty good for like before they could cheat with CGI stuff. This guy's got the Johnny Bravo build.
A big old triangle with some sticks.
Yeah.
This is also back when they were leaning into like the 50s nostalgia.
Yeah, for sure. And this is the tail end of that like 80s love of the 50s run. Who is narrating? This voice is really familiar.
Phil Harris.
Who is Phil Harris? Oh, he's got like a picture from the 1940s on his Wikipedia page. He like Jungle Book and Aristocats. He was Little John in Robin Hood.
He maybe wasn't the smartest bird that ever lived, but when he crowed, there was plenty of peace and harmony. Well, plenty of harmony and
Yeah, good career.
lots of sunshine. Daddy taught me how to sing, that's why this force means everything. Sun do shine, you better shine.
I love that this era of like cartoons where you can tell what part of the shot is going to move by like it's animated differently, you know?
Yeah.
Like if they go to like a wall of books, you know what book they're going to grab.
That squirrel's running moonshine.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Uh-oh. Does that rooster have blades?
Yeah, what is going on?
Yeah.
This is crazy. Like that we're still in the opening narration and there's like a big epic. This is supposed to be like the big scary scene.
Oh no.
It never raised the sun?
Wait, so he's just a con man.
And he's about to be driven out of town, I think.
Laughed right out of town.
But he
Can I just mention the farming fields that are on a near vertical angle in the background.
Oh yeah, it kind of looks like that interstellar like circular thing at the end.
Yeah.
or the Emperor's New Groove like mountaintop. It's just ridiculously steep. I don't get what's like. It seems like this rooster was lying to everybody.
But now we're in the real world?
What the fuck?
It was just a story after all.
Wait, okay, sorry. Shouldn't she have been the narrator?
Yeah.
You get your logic out of here.
If anyone's not watching this with us and it doesn't know this movie, it just cut to live action footage of someone telling the story.
Oh, the narrator came back.
Oh, he's the kid. Okay. Is that the Stuart Little kid? No, it can't be.
It might be.
I feel like the timing's not right. I feel like he's like one of those Welch's grape juice kids.
Toby Scott Granger.
Peter, what's your time code right now?
7:30.
Okay. Mine froze for a second. I'm a couple seconds behind, but that's fine.
Does anyone else get vibes that he's about to steal the Disney beginning of every movie of parents die immediately?
Yeah, it seems
It sure
not
feels
good
like
for
it.
this. Oh, we're like in and out here. Did we see who did the score for this? This is like perfectly fine little like. Who is this? Robert Folk. Who is that? Oh, he did every Police Academy. And Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. An oddly good theme.
I don't think that was real lightning.
I don't know.
That
It
looks
seems
fun.
pretty realistic to me.
This looks crazy.
That was actually a really cool effect.
I think, yeah, this is. I don't have any problems with this.
Okay, you know who does the voice of the big evil owl here?
Oh, I looked it up. I saw it before. Now I forget. Who?
Christopher Plummer.
Yeah.
So the kid's having a fever dream, right? Like
I think it's gonna be like Wizard of Oz, where like the branch knocked him out, kind of thing. What year was Roger Rabbit? Before this, right?
yeah, Roger Rabbit was in 88, 87.
We've done the Cool World. We've done the like combo.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit was 88.
Also, when the owl walked in, did he do a little snuff?
A little bit.
I think he might have.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't sure if I saw that or if I was also hallucinating.
I feel like snuff as like was like a thing for a very long time in our like childhood.
It was classy blow. Like
yeah.
Exactly.
Only the main bad guy does snuff. Has anyone ever done snuff?
No.
I don't know
snuff
what
is a thing anymore. But
I don't know what it does. Do you feel anything, or is it like?
I thought it was just Coke.
Is it just Coke?
I
don't
thought it
even know.
was. I don't know.
They did it on like pirate ships and stuff. Did they have Coke?
I
on
always
pirate
associate snuff with the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Oh yeah, very like swashbuckly kind of. Yeah.
It's just finely ground tobacco that's snorted.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was like a light thing. Jesus. Can I say something embarrassing?
Sure.
Of course.
Did the kid turn into a cartoon and
Yes.
I didn't notice? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The owl
This is
exhaled his breath on him, and that changed it.
He gave a
Okay.
speech about how kittens are more digestible than boys, and he turned him into a
Yeah. I missed all that. I feel like this dog has been in something else. Or maybe it's just like this is how they
It looks like the dog from
Great Mouse Detective?
well, I was going to say American Tail 50 Goes West.
Oh, yeah, that's
the
it.
old
That's even better.
gun. Yeah.
I didn't expect this to be what this movie was at all. I didn't know we were gonna get that Don Knotts fish movie kind of vibe.
Yeah. Mr. Plinkett?
No. Is that what it
No.
is? It can't be. That's something else.
Am I confusing that with Red Letter Media?
Yeah, you are.
You know that rat's a genius because she's got glasses on.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a lisp.
Oh, this is cute. He's got like the instincts of a cat.
Honestly, this is a great voice performance from this kid.
Yeah, it's good. And then all the voices have been pretty good so far. So yeah, he hit his head, and he's in the book world. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I say as a 35-year-old man, like this is
This is fine. Totally fine.
this is fine. Oh, I know that voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's that Polar Express douchebag,
It is.
right?
His name is Eddie Deason.
Yeah, he made a career out of like being this voice.
Pretty much.
Way back to like 80s, he was in a lot of like boner comedies, I think, as like the nerd.
He was in the original Grease. He was in
Really?
War Games.
I just watched War Games recently. It's kind of fun.
Played a character named Malvin in War Games.
I don't remember him at all, but I'm sure you'd recognize the voice. But yeah, War Games is it's funny. Like Matthew Broderick accidentally he thinks he's playing a game and triggers like a nuclear war, and the whole movie is the government trying to like turn off the like AI that they set up.
The only way to
The
win
best
is
part-
not to play.
Yeah.
Well, the best part of the movie is overwhelming the AI in charge of, all nuclear power by playing chess.
Tic-tac-toe, isn't it? It's something really weird where there's like
He played like 3 games at the same time, and it was too much for computer
Something,
protecting,
yeah.
everything.
It's a fun one. It's perfectly light. Like it's just just a good like Broderick just doing his like what he does best in the 80s.
So they're gonna go find Chanticleer.
Yep.
Wow, we're only 16 minutes into this.
A lot of
Wait,
a
why
lot
are they
has
sending?
happened.
I am not gonna lie. I keep tuning out. Why do they need to find him now?
to bring the sun back and to stop the rain.
Yeah. To save everyone.
Okay.
I also love that the water that rushed into the room to flood them is now conveniently taking them all out.
That is not the color of water.
You obviously don't live in Cleveland.
All right. I like the design of a lot. Yeah.
So the owls are making the rain with this dastardly pipe organ. Love it.
This looks great. It's got like the Hexus pollution.
Yeah.
This looks sick.
Did he do Fern Gully? Did Bluth do Fern Gully?
No, that was somebody else. The owl kind of looks familiar to me, but I don't think I've seen this. Because I feel like at this point, something should have jumped out at me.
Yeah.
Especially this like organ looking thing. This is like the bad guy song.
Love when you find out all the information you need about a backstory in a song.
Yeah, I mean,
it's convenient.
The villain song of these movies is always like a treat. Like even in the worst ones, it's usually like fairly fun.
And I mean, listen, they hate the sun, and they don't like the rooster because he brings the sun. That's all you need to know. It's great.
I mean,
yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah,
but I'm sorry, he doesn't bring the sun. Like that was established.
That's true.
Yeah, it's weird they added that element. Because if they had set it up where it's like everyone thinks he brings the sun, and then later you find out it's been within you all along, kind of crap. Like that. Like that's the movie.
Maybe they tricked the animals into thinking that he didn't bring the sun, but he actually did.
But like the narrator said,
I don't know.
Like it's.
I thought that he said that the sun started to rise, which made them all think he never brought the sun. And then it never actually rose because the story got interrupted.
This is not an argument I thought I was going to have when I started this day.
Are we thinking too much into this?
I guess so, but I mean, it's 74 minutes. They have to be. Oh, that's funny, Dairy King. I kind of hope this movie just like is a ever increasing storm now. It's kind of fun. Has anyone seen Hard Rain?
No.
Christian Slater, Morgan Freeman, Randy Quaid, and it's like one or two other people you'd recognize. It's like a 90s action movie that like nobody talks about. It's very good. And the plot is it's like they're trying to rob a small town during like the worst flood in the town's history, and the entire movie is the water level rising. To the last act of the movie, they have to be on all the buildings' rooftops to stay out of the water.
That's cool.
It's very well done.
I like that.
Highly recommend.
I forget if we talked about this once, but I heard a really good pitch for a heist movie set during a hurricane. Like they try and do the heist, like when the eye of the hurricane is over where they need to be, and then they leave as fast as they can.
Isn't that a movie? Isn't that? It can't be this, but I wanted to say it's called Hurricane Heist, but like, I feel like that's a movie.
It's a good idea for a movie.
Ryan's on it.
The Hurricane Heist 2018.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so I didn't make this up.
You
Yeah.
didn't.
Who's the guy in this? Oh, yeah, Ralph Ineson.
God,
He's like that
the description.
Irish.
The rural
Yeah.
town of New Hope, Alabama has a pair of supersized problems heading its way.
Yep.
Wow, 30 well-armed mercenaries. That's a hell of a heist team.
Yeah. That'd be a fun one to watch. I'm pretty sure like How Did This Get Made might have done that one. It's close to like it's one notch above like a Money Plane.
Listen, it's from the director of The Fast and Furious.
Which Fast and Furious and which director?
I don't know. It's just what it says in the poster.
It's not Justin Lin.
No, it's Rob Cohen, who also did Dragonheart.
Oh no, we don't want anything to do with that. That's a problematic man right there. Yeah, he did Dragonheart. I think he did like Pirates of the Caribbean, Stranger Tides. And I think he might have done, he had a couple movies in there. Nothing like really great.
Oh, he directed Triple X.
Oh,
The first
classic right there.
And he directed the first Fast and Furious movie.
Yes. I've heard Triple X 2 and 3 aren't bad. 3 especially, and I haven't seen either of them. I did watch Rollerball the other night because the Blank Check guys are doing their McTiernan series.
Right.
And, oh, man. I went in expecting it to be bad, and it was worse than I thought. Like, it was like, I can't stress how much I was on my phone.
Speaking of, we are so not talking about this movie.
Yeah, all hell's breaking loose. Don Bluth movies are really good about like when like they get dropped in water and they're like trying to catch their breath. Like I remember that from All Dogs Go to Heaven, how much that first of all, that movie like traumatized me probably more than most. Like it's in the top 5 traumatizing like kids movies, I would think. For me.
That Homeward Bound.
Homeward Bound too.
Land Before Time.
Land Before Time was up there. That was Bluth. But yeah, like I remember, wasn't there like a big crocodile or something in All Dogs Go to Heaven? There's some like beast, right?
I feel like probably Crocodile. That sounds familiar.
That'd be
Yeah.
a fun one to rewatch. I wonder how well that holds up.
I think they used it as like the thing that they just threw people to,
It's like
because I remember
it's like the not the Sarlacc, the Rancor.
Yeah, because there's like a gangster dog that's like behind everything.
Yeah, like
right?
kind of like a Frenchie. It's not really. Yeah.
Okay, so they think our heroes are dead.
Yep.
Man, they got some like legacy actors to do these voices. You can just hear it in the voice of like a lot of people that were big in like, you know, from the 50s to the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I did not think the term aqueduct was going to be a key plot point either.
That's a pretty good joke, though.
Yeah.
It's a great joke.
I like this, like, I mean, it's so funny because it was like 2 competing stores across the street where you've got like the bad guy has his own like cute minions and Disney has their sort of, you know.
What would this
Like,
have
there was a
competed
formula.
against in 91 from Disney?
This one specifically was like, well, I think Bluth was always, I don't know if he was trying to do a 1-for-1. He was just trying to survive in, like, carve out another piece of the pie.
Yeah.
So
but
like 91's Beauty and the Beast, but like,
yeah.
I think Bluth is still in the like. He was ahead of Disney when it was like the Disney Dark Ages, and then Little Mermaid hits, and it was like tougher to stay alive in the 90s.
You know, American Tail 5 Goes West is also 91.
He did like 2 movies in 1 year.
Looks like it.
Yeah. But I don't know how much he was like a hands-on shot-for-shot director or like a Feige. I know his name's on it, but like Disney's name was on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't know. He did Titan AE too, which I always like. It's one of those ones I haven't rewatched because I don't like. I remember it a little fondly, and I know it's not going to be good.
What city is this supposed to be?
Vegas? No.
L.A.?
Let's see. I guess it's got that sort of. It's kind of an amalgam of like just cities. Like that looks. All this kind of looks like the Vegas-y Strip a little bit, but it's got a little bit of that like New York like nightlife feel.
Well,
And
it's all the 50s neon.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels a lot like honestly, it feels a lot like Spielberg 90s Warner Brothers kind of how they would make cities. You know, Animaniacs and like Pinky and the Brain and what's the one? Freakazoid.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Now he's like a
Yeah, he's like made it. He's been like discovered.
I guess that's fine. I kind of want him to be like in a shittier place, you know?
Yeah, you feel like you missed the rise. He's just on top when you see him again.
It's also like, it's weird we never really got a moment of him being a character. He was like a storybook thing, which I guess is fine. It's like a little larger than life.
We got a solid 3 seconds of him sulking away after not growing.
Yeah, that was just weird. I don't know. Is this must be based on a kid's book? Because who the fuck would write a script where that's the name of the rooster? Like, that's not this, right?
I want to say a Chanticleer is a type of rooster.
It's a great name. I love it. But how do you get there? Let's see. Oh, it's loosely based on a 1910 comedy play. Oh, weird. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into this. I did think this was going to be much more of a like music forward, like the plot gets us to the next song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he just spray a record gold?
Yes.
Nice. Love it.
Just to emphasize that King
cute.
is golden now.
Yeah. I like the stage set, the big record.
Yeah.
It spins like like Hamilton almost.
I love the design for these the bouncers here.
Yeah.
Our frogs that just say bounce.
Yes. Yeah, these Irish frogs that just jig everywhere.
Yeah, I'm good with
Or
this.
they're probably toads. They're bumpy.
You know what it always was? I think Don Bluth movies were always like the colors never pop the way they did in like Warner Brothers or Disney. Let me get a time code check.
And at 3050.
3053. So apparently they based the design. Did you guys see the Elvis movie with Austin Butler?
No, I didn't. Is it
Oh,
worth
okay.
you and Jess did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
you got Is it
I
worth-
mean, it's worth it for Austin Butler's great in the movie.
Yeah.
I did
I love
not
me a
care for it
boss.
overall.
Yeah.
Like whatever the fuck Tom Hanks is doing in that movie is beyond me. But this Fox character is based on the real life manager of Elvis, who was like a swindler, and so yeah.
Yeah. Well, the famous story, he sold I Hate Elvis pins to make money from both sides.
Yep.
That's brilliant. I love that. I can't tell this Chanticleer, like, I don't know. Like, every time he has a moment to be a character, he's like mopey. And I don't know. It's weird we're cutting to him. I want him to be like larger than life until the kid gets to meet him. God, all this black water.
Does anyone know why the flashlight going out is such a big deal?
It seems like the light is what takes care of the owls. I think that was
Yeah.
the vibe,
Okay.
right? It seemed like
there they are.
they hit the one owl with the flashlight, and he like got shot out like the devil in the 1985 Legend movie.
Nice reference.
Is that it was too deep? It took me too long to get it out. It wasn't funny.
I appreciate it.
I just rewatched that because I got the Blu-ray of it. That's like fucking gorgeous.
See, I remember
what-
this scene specifically where they're dancing around just waiting for the flashlight to go out.
Oh, this would have freaked me out. Oh, the
Yep.
light flicker is great.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never seen this at some point. Like,
Well, you're welcome for something new.
well, I the reason I looked it up is because like I do want to be a completist with Don Bluth, where like
Yeah.
even like all his shortcomings, like I just love someone else was trying, you know.
Well, it's kind of like what's his name who did all the stop animation with like Coraline and Nightmare
Selick.
Before Christmas. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
The frog.
Yeah.
He's got this Dracula hood.
Yeah. So wait, is this the next night? Same night?
Next night, right?
Has to be. Yeah, it has to be next night.
Oh, wait,
So-
did they add that so that the group can't get in?
I think
Yeah.
so. Wait, so
Oh, love it.
so the people back home are still like surviving on batteries and flashlights this whole they survived another 24 hours?
Yeah, at least.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's weird. I like these like bird costumes. And I like that we didn't have to have them be like, "Oh, we need costumes. Let's think of what to do." Like 74 minutes, you got to cut something.
This is a cool design. This
Love
pirate
it.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah, with the sharks flying. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
The stagecraft is excellent. I feel like it's so like extra. It makes me think of like Showgirls, the sets they would make on that
Yeah.
on that movie.
The backup dancers in the starfish costume.
Yeah, it's cute. I mean,
It's
the
great.
yeah, this stuff's fun. It's strange the Elvis thing is strange because he wasn't Elvis-y in the opening.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know. I love backstage antics. You know, it's God, this female singer person is it's tough to watch how sexualized they draw.
I was about to say,
her.
this is
Yep.
gonna be bad news.
Yep.
Yeah. Her waist is like the size of a paper towel roll. Like the cardboard.
And she has that voice
Yeah.
That like really like I'm trying to
with
think of who.
Wispy and
Yeah.
the Marilyn Monroe Happy Birthday.
Yeah,
President.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't there some is Great Mouse Detective the one? I'm trying to think of like this is triggering a like oddly burlesque like female dance number, like animal dance number from some movie from this era.
What's a Great
I think
Mouse
it's-
Detective?
I think with like a mouse girl and like the pirate lair, whatever that was.
Maybe. I know
Maybe
what you're
not.
saying. Look at this Jetsons ass. Like,
Fuck, I was
rooftop-
just as you said Jetsons, my brain said Jetsons. This looks cool. I like this.
That's very cool.
Yeah, there's fun stuff here.
Do you think he's gonna take his cock out?
Very impressed that it took us this long to get to that joke.
What is the like sexual female with one eye visible thing?
I don't know.
Where did that come from?
It's like I always associated that with like a femme fatale thing. Like a
Yeah, I guess so. But like
Yeah.
Jessica Rabbit does it. This
Yeah.
does it. Is her voice the one from Little Shop of Horrors?
It kind of sounds like it.
Oh, I'm gonna be happy if I called that one. Let me see. Who was her? Who is she in this? Goldie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. She's what's her name? She was from
Audrey.
the stage
yeah.
play, and then she's not Audrey.
Slow clap, Frank. Slow clap.
Oh yeah, Audrey. Well, it's just such a specific like. It's like when you hear the woman who voiced Betty Boop anywhere else.
I associate the voice with Adelaide from Guys and Dolls.
Oh sure. I mean, you have a deeper cut of all of that than I do.
Oh, I come by it legally.
Yeah.
My wife teaches musical
Yes.
theater, so
Yes,
I was
fucked
doing
your
that
way
for
in.
Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah. they got like a really young kid to be the kid, right? It's like it sounds like whoever the little brother is in South Park.
Yes.
Right?
And this kid, this was his first role. He was born in 82, so he's like probably 8 when they're recording the voice for this.
Really?
Maybe 7.
Wow.
He sounds
Because this
younger.
came out in April of 91.
So they recorded it 90, probably.
Probably.
I mean, maybe not. I don't know how long it took. He could have just taken a long time.
So this is this kid's whole filmography. He's got 6 credits. This is his first role. He did an episode of Cheers in 93, an episode of The Ren and Stimpy Show in 93, Spider-Man the Animated Series in 94, a background person in Tom and Huck in 1995, and Black Sheep in 1996. And then he quit acting.
The Farley movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is quite a run for a kid who does not act anymore.
You mentioned Spider-Man. Is anyone else watching X-Men 1997?
No, but I heard it's really good.
Of course I am.
I didn't really grow up with the X-Men show. I cannot stress how good this show is. It's
I
like
did
the
grow up
best
the X-Men
TV.
cartoon.
It must
it
blow
is
your mind.
X-Men.
Like it's,
From back then.
yeah, but it's like top tier storytelling. Are you caught up? Did you watch today's episode? One just dropped.
No, I'm a couple behind, but it's highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
You're a couple behind. You have no idea what's about to happen.
I'm excited.
You have no idea. Yeah, highly recommend to everybody.
So did they have the net laying under the car expecting them to hide
I
there?
guess.
I had a very similar question. I wasn't going to bring it up.
We're also like, there's not a lot of movie. Like they're still just trying to get to the rooster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like nothing new plot wise has happened for like a half hour of 74 minutes. Some of these like flying shots, some of these like camera sweeping things are like really impressive.
The design of this RV is really impressive.
All of this is like all the art direction looks wonderful. I just wish the colors popped more. I don't know. It's just like it's so muted.
I know what you mean, but it is kind of like The Great Mouse Detective because like none of those like those were all like muted colors too.
Yeah, but that was one of the criticisms of that Disney era, and I know it shouldn't all look the same, but
even like here where he's supposed to show all the light shooting out of that hole, you can barely see it.
yeah.
Now he's doing movies.
Oh, is this one of those like on the conveyor belts? Yeah, man.
Why is it a tank?
I don't care. It should always be a tank. That's great. That's so good. I've only ever seen this like movie making technique in fake movies.
Yes.
Making like I don't know of any time they actually did a like side shot with a rolling screen behind them on a treadmill.
Didn't they do it with the Barbie movie?
Oh, they probably did some similar thing.
Yeah.
But I would imagine that's more of the what's the Mandalorian tech? This not the
Oh,
sphere.
the screen.
Yeah, what's it
Yeah.
called? It's got the
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. So the manager is voiced by none other than Boss Hogg himself from the Dukes of Hazzard.
There it is.
I feel
You
like
knew I recognized
that
it.
that guy who did Boss Hogg spent decades being like, we need a Boss Hoggy kind of character, you know?
Yeah.
The Volume, I think, is what they call it. The nickname.
Okay.
I'm Mandalorian. Speaking of Dukes of Hazzard, I just watched Smoking the Bandit not long ago that I'd never seen before. Great little, like, 70s road comedy movie.
So I'm a car guy, so I've watched Smoking the Bandit more times than I'd like to admit.
It's great. It's a good movie. It's a fun little plot. Have you seen Used Cars, the Zemeckis movie?
No.
Okay, you're gonna love it. It's like Zemeckis doing a like one of those like 70s car kind of comedies, but it's like Kurt Russell as a used car salesman. It's just called Used Cars. I think it's like what?
You had me at Kurt Russell.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen in a long time. Just throw it on. It's gonna blow your mind. You haven't been recommended this before.
Wait, did this rooster have teeth the whole time? Because that's kind of disturbing.
I think he's had teeth, but he's also wearing a wig. That's like a fake hair thing.
This little owl guy is great.
Yeah, the owl's
my
good.
favorite character by far.
Just muttering
with
to
his,
himself
like,
the whole time.
Goggle cap thing. That's fun. I thought that little genius mouse was going to be a bigger character. I keep forgetting about her.
I mean, she can only do so much. She's a mouse.
Yeah. They are so desperate to be like, as soon as Chanticleer like helps them, the movie's over.
Exactly.
So they have
Yep.
to keep inventing things to keep this rooster from just like solving the problem.
There's only 20 minutes left in the movie.
Are you serious?
So yes.
Wow.
So you're exactly right. The second they like get a conversation with him, this movie's done.
It's the like Neo and the Matrix sequels problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Loving the 12-wheeled
I
Cadillac
know.
pulling a
It's great with like a
semi-trailer.
pool. Yeah.
It reminds me of the car from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh yes.
Oh God, yes.
Are they on a hippodrome? Like they're in like the Ben-Hur
Set.
race
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I love that car in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, that car is amazing.
The submarine is a little much. It's a little. It's insanely big. God, I wanted that movie to be good.
I need to revisit it because I remember loving that movie.
I did it in the pandemic, and I got nothing out of it. And it's so the kind of movie I would like be generous to.
Is it one of those movies where it's like they could try and do a full reboot of that movie and it might be better?
Yeah, there's a better movie in it. It's a tough concept because basically it's the equivalent of like, let's say the MCU didn't exist and they're like, we're going to make an Avengers movie. And you're like, well, yeah, you can do that, but it's a lot to throw into one film.
Yeah. Nothing like a little PTSD to make you just man up and solve all your problems.
I was about to say.
Also has a little of the like animated Batmobile energy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to be that guy. I want to point out there was clearly a clutch pedal that was never used at any point in this whole experience.
If that's your line.
Told you,
Listen,
I'm a car guy.
we all have an expertise, yeah.
God, the level of like submissiveness they're writing onto this female character is like, it's crazy. It's crazy how far we've come away from this. And I know we have so much still to do, but like, thank fucking God we're not still here where it's just like it's basically a blow up doll.
Wait, are we about to find out that the mouse was flying the helicopter the whole time?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, that's fine. Cute.
Love it. Yeah. Okay. These guys, just where are they getting the batteries from?
Also, who fucking cares? Like, they're not. Like, are they the problem? Like, no one's here. They're just other animals.
Well, they're his
They're about to
farmyard
be
chums.
dinner, though.
They were
Yeah,
in
but
the
isn't-
opening song, Frank. They were really cute.
What is where are the stakes of this? Is the whole world darkness and like the people in that city don't give a shit?
I was supposed to say, it clearly wasn't. This is an urban rural divide film.
Yeah, no one cares
Yeah.
about the country.
I just like don't know where we are with. This villain stuff's all great. He's like, the sky is just like smoggy.
Deus Ex Rooster.
Is he still unconscious?
Yes.
That's always a good gag.
That's really impressive animation to do the roller chairs like that.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed we didn't get the fireball of the crash.
Yeah. Well, I guess they landed in water. Whatever.
That would be the stopping line here.
Well, where are they? Oh,
See,
they're on the tree.
it's movies like this that make me think that I could survive like any helicopter or plane crash just by jumping at the right time. I'm like, if I just jump like, I don't know, 50 feet, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Just roll. Don't try and
Exactly.
stick the landing.
Yeah.
I do still have that, like, as much as I travel for work and fly around, I do have that, like, okay, the plane's now at this height. If we crash, I live.
Exactly.
We're coming down. We're coming to the runway.
Yep.
Like, I'm like, okay, now I live.
Okay, what's gonna bring him the spirit? Is it gonna be a kiss from his girlfriend?
No, it's the kid.
100%.
It should be the kid. And it also should have been the kid the whole movie, like, trying to, like,
Are you trying to
convince
say
him.
the call was inside him the whole time?
Yeah. Is that the first time the owl did that?
I mean, he's been turning people into stuff, but yeah, that's the first time he did that.
I mean,
But
I didn't
his-
know he had, like, Skeletor powers.
His special effects have been really cool visually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a great, like, it's not one of the better, like, cartoons of the 90s, but it's a pretty good movie.
Listen, it's 70 minutes.
Yeah. 74 with credits is crazy.
And they spent 30 of it just searching for him.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, the eyes. This is a great performance from the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so what can't this owl do? Like,
Is he getting bigger?
yeah, he's Power Rangers in the last 5 minutes villain.
Yeah. Do you think this is like he watched Little Mermaid and was like,
Yes.
all right, we need that?
And now he's a tornado? This is not looking good for our boy.
Yeah, this is.
How's he going to
I'm
crow underwater?
Wait, he's got tornado powers now?
We're going too late. We're rolling.
Yeah, I got some questions.
I mean, I get the broad strokes of what we're doing. I don't love the, like, Superman 4 The Quest for Peace physics.
He hit the Uno reverse on the tornado, and now he's tiny. And that little cowpoke is going to gunsling him.
Yeah, he is. I also love that none of us mentioned the Swiss Army knife of just the most useful attachments ever.
Yep.
It's been pretty incredible. Okay, is the sun going to just magically evaporate all this water? Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah,
I think we all
yeah,
know
it
it's
is.
going to happen.
Yep, there goes the water. Except,
So now it's a drought, like Lion King.
there's no food in the Pride Lands.
Sarabi. I hurt my throat.
Hey, we all can't be Jeremy Irons.
Why are they saying? Oh, the kid.
He's a real boy, but still animated?
Yeah.
For a moment.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
He needs his glasses.
What is that? My girl?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He can't see without his glasses.
What a crazy movie they would never release in theaters today.
No.
Ah, film grain. There it is. The mom looks familiar too. Who is she? Oh, she's nobody. She doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. The real world stuff has the production value of like Wishbone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Do you think there's going to be like some sort of wink that it was all real thing, or do you think we're
It's
just
got to
out?
be. There's got to be like a little animation magic here.
Yeah, what do you?
100%.
Storybook.
And do you think the storybook image is going to wink or something?
There we go. There we go.
No.
Whoa! Jump scare.
Ah, they brought him back.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Space Jam.
With not as much budget.
It looks like they didn't even have green screen. They just like frame by frame. I know they didn't, but like it looks like they just like keyed him out of a real
Yeah.
environment. Has there ever been like a really good? They tried this a million times. Has there ever been a really good like on the farm kids cartoon movie?
Not off the top of my head.
I think they
Like-
always think it's gonna work, and I
Yeah.
don't know of one that's like really.
So,
good.
I mean, as the father of a toddler right now, it is all like farmyard animal stuff or like animal stuff in general. But like, I'm shocked at the amount of things that are focused specifically like on the farm. So
yeah,
I don't know if we're just building that into our preschools or whatever, but it's a weird thing, and I guess it's just an easy thing. But
well, yeah, we both want to know: are you going to be showing him this Rock A-Doodle movie? at some point?
we are gonna go through the Bluth canon in order. So yeah,
This
no,
kid's
he's
fucked. This kid's gonna be so brutalized.
was the first one Secret of Nim?
That was pretty early on. I don't remember Nim well.
It was either
Which one's
Nim or
that?
Land Before Time.
Is
Oh,
Little Nemo a Bluth, or is that some other thing that
I
happened?
think that's another thing.
Okay. I vaguely that one freaked me out too.
Yes.
Well, this was
Nim
fun.
was 82.
Nim was 82. Wow. Was Bluth a Disney guy who broke off, or was he just?
So I think so, because he's listed here as the animation director for Pete's Dragon, which is another sort of live action
Combo.
And he also did Dragon's Lair, the video game.
Dragon Slayer based on the movie?
No, the video game.
Oh, I don't know what that.
You do.
That was fun. I do. I want to, like I said, I want to go through all the. Oh, Dragon's Lair. I thought you said Dragon Slayer.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
That's on me.
Okay. Sorry.
Dragon's Lair.
That's not a. That's on English as a language. That's not. Secret of Nim looks. That's the same fucking owl on the cover.
I think it is, but it's way creepier.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that
Look
owl
at
has
that.
bigger eyebrows.
yeah. That looks great. Also under 90. Yeah, we should do this too.
Yeah, we'll do that too because I have good memories about being absolutely terrified of that.
Thumbelina, I've seen. Yeah, I've
Yep.
seen a lot of these. I do want to go through them all.
Oh, Troll in Central Park. Yeah.
This I'd have no idea what this is. 94? God, I missed that. As you just flashed it for a second. That
sorry.
Warner Brothers logo with
Bugs Bunny
leaning on it. It was so fun. All right,
He's
Pebble
got
and the
an
Penguin.
upcoming project. Oh, they're doing a Dragon's Lair the movie. Oh. Doesn't have a death date on the IMDb. He's still alive, homie. 86. Lives in El Paso.
He was Disney's director of animation and set.
Don's still got more in the tank.
He was born in 1937. I think he can rest.
Okay, so yeah, he did the animation director for The Rescuers and Pete's Dragon.
Oh, Rescuers. One of the few movie series where I think the sequel's the better movie.
Rescuers Down Under.
Rescuers Down Under is a fucking masterpiece.
That is the first
Agreed.
trailer I ever remember seeing. It's a really good trailer.
Oh, I bet. I think I know that one. I feel like it was on a bunch of the big.
It was just that like really quick zoom shot across the outback.
Opening shot.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Blew your mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, this
But
was fun.
I will
Oh.
always say Titan AE. Titan AE is an underrated movie that gets no respect. Oh
Love it.
my God, that's adorable. That's awesome.
This was fun, and I want to revisit Titan because I remember enjoying it, and I haven't heard anything nice about it since.
I've watched it not too long ago. I think it holds up.
No, this was a good time. Ryan, thank you for joining. We're going to let the credits play out here. If those of you who are still listening at home, we're just going to let those roll. But yeah, maybe we'll have you on sometime in the future to chat about something more organized.
And more story-driven-ish.
Maybe. Maybe.
We'll see. Might be asking a lot.
At least less cock.
And with that, this has been No Flicks Given. I'm Peter. This is Frank. And special guest Ryan. Good night, everybody.
Good night.